And now to help us look at this business of technology, we're joined by John Reid, head of the Canadian Advanced Technology Alliance, Canada's biggest lobby group for the tech sector. Good to have you back, John.
Good to see you again.
Yes, indeed. We did see each other not long ago.
Exactly. Celebrating.
This week, there is going to be the speech from this coming week. There's going to be the speech from the throne. What are your expectations for technology? Will the government speak to it, do you believe?
Politics, politics, politics. Yes, we have a new minister. There'll obviously be a learning curve. There's a big digital agenda, but really, we're not expecting fast moves. We want good moves. But let's let him settle in, and then we can evaluate the steps taken.
Are your government sources telling you that there might be something actually mentioned in the speech?
Well, they've been working on that digital strategy for a long time. So I think it'll be picked up as a theme, but really we have to accelerate.
Now, last week we had the Venture Capital Association of Canada talk about how little venture capital money there is, the money that fuels a lot of technology. That's not a new story, so my question now is, why can we not begin to see what's happening in the U.S.?
Money, money, money. Yeah, you look at the comparisons, Canada, the U.S., we have access to about 36% of the tranche, much, much less. And we have to develop new models. We've suggested that the BC model be copied throughout Canada. We're looking at some of the pension funds. How can we use our institutions to increase those flows? If you don't provide access to capital, you don't catch and grow businesses in Canada. We must solve that along with access to market and getting the best people here.
And I guess the question is that a priority? It's been talked about before, like the digital strategy plan. Is there anything happening?
Well, again, I know that some of the big pension funds are looking at reworking some of their terms, but the speed is not there. And I think that's an overall problem, is the world's moving pretty fast, as we've seen.
Well, somebody who moves pretty fast is Google, and this week talking with Sprint about creating a mobile wallet. You would use your cell phone as a way to pay. We've been testing that out, slowly implementing it here. In the rest of the world, it's exploding. Is Google going to light a fire under everybody?
Well, the way we do things will change fundamentally. The smartphone becomes a wallet. So you walk into the cafe, you wave it, it's paid, you get your coupons. So it changes how we live, it changes how we interact with businesses. So yes, we have to be a leader. No, comparatively to Japan, Korea, Europe, we're not the leader yet, but we have to adopt those new methodologies.
Now, there were two surveys that came out this week talking about young people being the driving force behind the use of mobile technology, and that for the first time ever, people are going on the web more on a smartphone or a tablet device as opposed to a PC or a laptop. It all seems to be going mobile.
Well, look at the demographic too. That's happening the most within the population 18 to 34. I thought the best story at the CATA Gala was how somebody bought sunglasses. They took a photo.
A little crowdsourcing. Yeah.
They sent it to their friends for a consensus. They picked the photo, they sent back their choice, and maybe that's the new definition of individualism, crowdsourcing.
Well, the CATA Awards, I was there as the MC, thanks for the invitation. It was a fascinating look once again at some of the hot companies in Canada. Do you think you had the right things? You had mobile companies, you had a panel discussion about social media. Did you hit all the hot buttons?
Well, we had the IBMs, the open text, they set the messages. But what were the key words? The key words were mobility, the key words were social media. If we figure that out, we'll be the innovation nation. That's for you and I, that's for every business, that's for every educator. We have to figure out those applications, and we have to develop some of the best-in-class technologies that embraces that new way of talking and doing business.
Okay, hopefully we can do that. Thanks very much, John Reid of CATA. Thanks for your time.